Okay. We are live at a new time. Same day of the week, Tuesdays. I want to just say thank you guys so much for coming out. Have loved your, your enthusiasm. Want to say thank you to Melissa Houston in the comments who has notified me that she's not going to be here because it is her anniversary and she's going out. Loving that. I get to go out tonight too. And that is a benefit. That is a benefit to me for rearranging this time and that it is only 5 p.m. I have not had dinner yet. So, winning. We're all winning here. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. And then when daylight savings time rolls back in whenever that is, I don't know. What is it? October, November, or something like that, right? Then we're going to be aligned with GMT, right? So right now we're kind of like, right, a little bit out, a little bit out, a little bit out. And what that means is that it's 1 a.m. So theoretically, Susanna, love it. Amber, love it. Theoretically, I am not the earliest possible show. Okay. There could be another show that's 1 hour earlier than mine and be earlier technically. But when daylight savings rolls back, we're good. Ken Dunner, such a suave, debonair, sophisticated, stellar, scholarly, distinguished, dapper gentleman who is also intelligent, gorgeously handsome looking, and so impeccably well dressed too. Yes. Because, you know, the t-shirt, the hat, it's all for you guys, right? It's the brand. It's the brand look. You know, I was thinking about that today. And Daryl, welcome. Amber, welcome. Elijah, welcome. Thank you guys for coming. Talk to each other, please. Keep yourselves entertained while I just yappity yap. All right, so what was I going to say? I was going to say, what is the brand, right? Like, I've got some friends out here like, okay, Melissa, Glitter, boom. Leslie Greenwood, Community, boom. We got Susanna in the house. Susanna is all about Dunbrook, right? Writing books. Got that. Impossible. I told Paul Deach owning that stuff. Amber Williams, ghostwriting. Okay. Nurse. Got it. Done. Stephen Ing, libraries. Okay. Elijah, podcasts. All right. Like bam. Amber, defender of trans LGBTQ kids. All right. Boom. Got it. I wondered, what's my brand? I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. I'm just a dude, just a guy, just talking about stuff. All right, I guess that's it. Just get up and talk about stuff. So, all right. Where are we? What are we going to talk about? Oh, I know. We're going to talk about fun stuff. We're going to talk about LinkedIn because this is LinkedIn's place. We're talking about LinkedIn today. We're talking and not talking about people. Okay, I want you guys to talk to each other. I want to hear your votes when we kind of get into this thing. But you know, I like telling little stories here because you know that is super fun. I think I saw Leslie in the house? Did I see Leslie? Yes, of course. She was the first comment, second comment. After mine. No, yeah, Leslie's in the house. I want to say thank you to Leslie. So I'm taking Leslie's course right now, in case anybody wants to know that. Total 100% reference for her. She's total pro. Leslie Flowers, Think and Grow Rich, that whole 9 yards, all about it, right? She's awesome. So if you don't know Leslie Flowers, she's here in the chat somewhere. Find her, comment, tag her. It's all good. All about that. Okay. Where was I? Somewhere. Okay. Timothy Hogue in the house. Love it. Oh, Ken Dunner. Yeah. Savor the flavor. All right. The best comments ever. Okay. And here's the thing. You like Ken doesn't really post. Right? Yet his personal brand is fire. Right? I dare you to tell me anybody who has met Ken somewhere along their path and doesn't know exactly who he is. Right? Bam. All right. Ken Dunner, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad you're part of my community. Okay. So what's our topic tonight? I got 4 minutes in. I'm waiting to see some more people kind of roll in before we kind of get started. I got Paul Deach in the house. I was talking about you a minute ago. Impossible. Right. And I got that, but I haven't totally separated that brand, Susanna. You're still kind of part of that for me. All right. That'll take some time. I got Jackie Hallberg in the house. She's like traveling and stuff and pet sitting. Got that. Okay. We're getting there. Abimbola is like the world's ultimate entrepreneur. Okay. All right. I know that Timothy Hogue is using AI. Okay. I got you guys. All right. Most of you. All right. Most of you. All right. I'm doing my best. All right. So Susanna, we're gonna have to work on unboxing. All right, we're gonna work on the unboxing, and that we're not owned by our brands. We can define them. You know, that's funny. let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about being owned by the brand. So a long time ago, I was going by Chief Hotness and Leisure. And I found that as goofy as that was, and it really does suit me. I mean, the chief part was a little bit meh, but listen, the whole thing that like being that brand was different, like than having a show that was that brand. So I had to sort that out, and that was actually a big part. I didn't want the brand to be. I didn't want to be the brand. I just wanted to be me doing whatever I wanted to do. The early, okay, this is what we're doing now. All right, and we got 344 live that nobody wanted to watch. Oh man. Okay, some shows just don't go. I mean, I was into it. It was all about sales and selling stuff and all that. I had a bunch of awesome guests. I love my guests. Met some great people, great new people, connected. Leslie Flowers, for example, was there. I mean, Tara LaVon Gooch and Tanya Bugby and Wendy Wiseman and Leslie Greenwood. I already mentioned her name. I mean, like so many of you guys were there, right? And supported me through that, but it just didn't really take off. I don't know if the timing or whatever, but any case, yeah. So I got LinkedIn user. I'm wondering if that's not Carrie. I can't see that one yet. So LinkedIn user, please self-identify because I lost you in the old Restream Chatterama. All right, we are getting there. Daryl, this is the first time in my house here tonight. So welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad that you're here. All right, where are we? What are we doing? I'm just talking about personal brands, talking about like, hey, I'm just going to, Susanna's pushing back a little bit saying, hey, I'm going to break out of my box. I'm going to make a new box. Time for boxes. Okay. All right. I'm just going to get out of the way. All right, Paul, thank you, sir. LinkedIn user, Carrie, I sent Carrie a special note. All right, here's the thing. I put this in the chat earlier today, but it's part of the time shift, right? So I just went out and I invited everybody from New York, like all my connections from New York, all of them from Massachusetts, all of them from, I think, Tennessee, from Kentucky, Michigan, Washington, D.C., all bunch of Ohio, whole bunch of Eastern states. So I'm hoping that I get my Eastern crowd. So we might be missing some folks. If you see, if there's folks that you want to be seeing right now that you're used to seeing in here that maybe they didn't get an invite or maybe they should be here or whatever. I mean, I might be losing the West Coast right now. I don't know because it's 5. They might be in their cars or something. But listen, if there's somebody you want here, tag them, DM them, let them know that we're here. We're hanging out. This is our moment. Okay, it's our moment that we're all together. Okay. All right, Ariel. Thank you. Raleigh, Puerto Rico. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. So Susanna, awesome. I'm just going to like clap because there you go, man. Let's just break it out. Break it out. All right. Okay. If you want to see somebody here, let them know because I'm waiting here. I'm thinking by now we're 8.5 minutes in, 9 minutes in almost. We're kind of getting to the end of the notification rollout. People should have gotten it. They've heard it. They've seen it. They're good to go, or they bailed. All right. Hey, Sia, love to see you tonight. Sia is like fire brand. Like, okay, so brand is like high energy, live producer awesomeness. Okay, I got that. All right. This is so I'm trying to work on like the first thing that comes to me. And we're getting there. All right. All right, let's do this thing. Let's open up the old. I love the Hounds of Business. Okay, I love you guys. Like I just haven't been able to hang out with your content as much. I've been so busy, just like nut house busy, man. Some personal stuff's been going on. Just American health insurance is the pits. Okay, all right. So dealing with that, but you guys don't need to worry about it. All right, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Okay. So tonight, I promise we are going to talk about our hazardous playground. Loving this theme tonight. All right. So Amara, welcome to the house. All right. So Amara is the copywriter's copywriter. Boom. Got it. Where was I? Man, I'm just like, we're up here. Okay. We're talking about the hazardous playground. And what is this theme tonight? The theme is stuff that fails. Okay. Okay. I got to tell the story. All right. So So I live in an old house. I know you guys don't care about this, but this gets me in the right mood. Okay. Okay. All right. So I live in this old house, and I don't know, 12 years ago or something, we put in these maple counters. Okay. They were cool at the time, but they're cheap. Okay. Maple counters are like 1/3 the price of your fancy quartz and all this. Okay. And I mean, they're more expensive than laminate, but we don't need to go. Anyway, I put in these new counters. Well, hey, Mike Phillips in the house, the gym. Got it. Okay. Okay. Plastic wood. So we got a little rot going on behind the sink. Okay. And I've tried to deal with this. It's been like kind of creeping up, creeping up on me. But what are you gonna do? Right? It's maple counters behind there's this little space. It's like an inch wide. And this water is there all the time. You got kids, they don't care, it just gets there. All right. And and so I have been fighting this, I'm a homeowner, just doing battle with this this water behind it, gets behind the sink, and it's rotting my counters. So I put some tile over it a couple years ago, and then the water got into there and it's a little black, and there's nothing worse than the black along the tile, just so finally it's like, I'm really taking some pressure. I gotta fix this. Cecilia Gunther, welcome to the show tonight. I'm so glad you're here. Okay. So I thought, all right, I'm gonna take the tile out. I'm gonna redo it. We're gonna do it all, but now it's still a gap. Okay, got a little gap. So I go into Home Depot and I'm like, what am I gonna? I need some epoxy. I got to build this up a bit. So I get plastic wood, and I'm thinking, I've used this stuff before. It's fine, no worries. And my wife's looking at me. I bring it home. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna fill it in. Then we're gonna put the tile on top. So yeah, Brian is supposed to be here. Thanks, Paul. Okay, so I said, okay, I'm gonna put this in. We're gonna let it dry, right? Okay, well, plastic wood apparently ain't plastic. Okay, I got it dry, barely, kind of, but then it totally failed. Like it just like turned into this mush of goo. Like it never dried. So yeah, it don't use plastic wood in a wet environment because it will fail on you. Period. That's my story. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna get to the heart of it. 13 minutes in. Okay. Oh, one other thing. I let you guys know. Now this is really important to me, right? I let you guys know a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago or something, that one of my goals recently is to get this ring on. Okay. Look at that. Look at it's gonna go. It's gonna go. No. Come on, baby. It's gonna get there. All right, I can kind of get it on. I have been working very hard on that project, so it's things are moving. All right, things are moving, and I'm feeling good about it. Now the problem is I can barely get the thing off. So yeah, so I've been drinking like 100 ounces of water every day. That's kind of my new thing for the week. That's a theme. Doing some other stuff. But yeah, if anybody else has experienced the LinkedIn body impact cycle, yeah, I'm right there with you. Okay, we're working on that. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into this thing. All right. Number 10, when things actually break. This is our hazardous playground of number 10. Okay. Paul, Melissa is out. She let us know, but thank you for tagging her in. I really appreciate that. All right, did I miss anybody? No. All right, when things actually break. Okay. Now, maybe you guys thought like, hey, LinkedIn's glitchy, da 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 da. All right, but no, we're kind of talk about I'm good. Leslie, I love you. You're the best. Okay, no, I'm good. I planned this all out. I'm ready. No bio breaks. I'm gonna make it. That's what I made that up on the spot. Amber Williams, LinkedIn body impact, the body impact. The body impact cycle. See, I love it when you guys get going with the comments, right? All right, but we have a mission. When things actually break. So we're talking about, like, I don't know if you guys were here like a month ago when the DMs were like trying to walk through molasses. Okay, we're talking like the the tar pits trying to type it was just like, oh, awful. Okay. And then there was that one day when all the horizontal bars on LinkedIn all were transparent, like, and the DMs were transparent for a little bit, for a few hours. I don't know if anybody saw that, but that was crazy. Okay. And like, and then there was like 2 days or whatever. I think it's been fixed now, but that you couldn't tag anybody in comments, right? Okay, that's fun. I love doing that. So then you had to go and you had to edit the comment, you had to put the people in, like by hand. Yeah, come on, LinkedIn. All right. And then, of course, everybody's favorite, because I know you guys are all live streamers in this house. Well, not Evan Bull, as far as I know, but the rest of you, you're digging it, right? So, hey, the LinkedIn live show lips, right? So I have to go to YouTube, right? So, yeah. Any case, that's number 10. All right. Number 10, linked when things actually break. That is number 10. So you guys ready for number 9? Well, it's coming. It's coming. Whether you're ready or not. Here we go. Oh, come on. I got the sound effects. It's not working. Come on. There we go. Scheduled posts. I don't know. Is it number 9? Scheduled posts. Has anybody? Hello, Randy. Thank you for coming out tonight. All right. We just literally got started. Number 10 was when stuff breaks, because it breaks all the time around here. Okay. But scheduled post. Has anybody tried this? Oh, okay. Sorry. I got to go back. Something. Look at that. Those kids are like, I don't know, 18 feet in the air. What are they supposed to do? Slide down these bars? Just what the hell? Come on. Who's going to do that? Look at this thing. There's like 50 kids on this crazy contraption. All right. Death march. All right. Scheduled post. So if anybody's tried to schedule a post, is that not like the randomest thing ever? Like it just goes into this mystery box of like, okay, and then you can't edit the thing, and then maybe it posts. I don't know. I mean, sometimes it just doesn't. Where does it go? I don't know. It's a mystery. Scheduled posts. Oh, you can schedule, but alas, maybe it will go, maybe it won't. And and then it's always going, because I'm always scheduling. I used to do this. Yes, you're right. See, I love that. That is the thing. Like I would show up. I would say, oh, I'm gonna compete with the big creators. I'm gonna schedule my post for 5 a.m. Well, we go out and then I'll be like sleeping. I'm like, oh, then I'm getting some notifications. Yeah, as if, and you can't reply. Anyway, schedule post. That is a thing. That is a hazardous playground. Piece of hazardous playground equipment. Treat with care. All right, Amber Williams. Look, Timothy Hogue. Hey, he's using it. It's great. Maybe he needs to put on a class about how to do it correctly. Yes. All right, Mike Phillips. Thank you, sir. I love the barf. I'm feeling that. Okay. Next, all right, drum roll, please. Number 8 is gonna be most relevant comment. What am I talking about? I don't know about you guys, but I have never once not converted most relevant to most recent on a post that I cared about at all. Okay. What is most relevant? What even is that thing? I mean, how do they decide that? Okay. Who cares? I mean, what is that? What even is that? And okay. So maybe that's when you have like 50,000 comments or something, but I don't know anybody in this house who's got 50,000 comments. I mean, I'm replying to every single comment that I get, every precious little reaction that I get. I love, right? I treat it with care. It's important to me. Most relevant is the most irrelevant thing that on this platform. Now, I love LinkedIn. All right, LinkedIn's probably going to call and ban me, but we're okay. Most relevant is the dumbest thing that they do. Okay, it's the stupidest. Sorry, I feel strongly about this. I have never heard any. Well, no, who was it? Mike? Maybe Mike Phillips. I think Mike might have complained about it to me the other day. Okay, that's the only time, right? In a year and a half now, being like Mr. Intense LinkedIn dude. Yeah. Okay. Exactly, Susanna. Exactly. Sometimes you can't. What? Who is that for? Exactly. What? Okay. Most dumb sorting is what they should call it. Here's our dumbest sort. Okay. Major hazardous playground. Okay. There we go. Look at these kids. Look at this dude here in the back. Can you see that? Look at this guy. He's actually falling off or something. Like this kid is like literally dead or something. All right. Look at this guy up here sitting here in the middle. Okay. Hazardous. Like people, like I don't know why we still have humanity. We got all this. All right. Let's go to number 7. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Here we go. have an overcompressed video. Okay. This one is in honor of Adam Spatch. Now, why am I the only one who thinks that butchering of his name is funny? Okay, I know it's Spocked, but okay, but he got tagged on a podcast once, and the podcaster mispronounced his name, and I can't let it go. I'm sorry, Adam. You know I love you, buddy, but Adam Spatch. I want a character. I want a character so bad. Okay. Well, this is in honor of Adam because Adam makes the most awesome, the most awesome video. Okay. And he's constantly making it. All right. No boring training. If anybody on this platform owns training, I know Adam Spatch. The Spatch. There's so much we could do with that. Okay. Well, Adam owns like he came to LinkedIn and he said, I'm gonna own training. Not only training, but no boring training. That is mine. And he just owns it. Like there's like can't even compete with like him. Okay. Well, he makes a lot of walking video and he's talking about training and talking about various tricks and stuff. But then he's recording in like this iPhone super like super high def. And LinkedIn literally hates it. And so it like I don't know if it like knows it's from Apple or something. I don't know. But but it just takes it and it's like it turns it into this pixelated garbage. So number 7, overcompressed high def video. Whew, if this is hazardous playground equipment for you, like these kids who are like literally horizontal on this, whatever this death trap is in the picture. Okay. Okay. Call Adam because we have figured it out. We finally figured out you got to record in 30 FPS or something. I don't know. They can figure it out. But in any case, overcompressed high def video, bad news. Okay, here we go. Next one, number 6. Boom. Number 6, suppressed reposts. Okay. All right. I was talking to some friends today. Most of them are here about this. All right, here's the deal. I sort of figure you get like you wake up and LinkedIn says, okay, I'm going to give you 4 or 5 tickets. I'm going to give you 4 or 5 tickets to post today. All right. Max, like ultra max. And it's generally agreed on that you kind of get maybe 1, typically, maybe 2, right? Like that's kind of like normal pace. Well, you got to think about this. All right. You got to think, okay, what am I going to do with my 2 tickets, like my 2 good tickets? And maybe you get 5, but 3, 4, and 5 are kind of like, meh. Okay. They're probably just going to fade out a little bit. So you really got maybe 1 or maybe two tickets a day. So are you going to burn it on a repost? Really, truly, are you going to do that? Because you're going to, okay, yeah. All right. You got to think about this. Right? It is a huge, you're basically what you're saying is I am giving you, original author, one of my golden LinkedIn tickets of the day. All right. I'm giving this to you. And it is strictly going to be me showing my appreciation to you because nobody else is going to see it. I mean, relatively speaking, it does not get traffic. I reposted one of my own posts like earlier this week and it got like less than 100 impressions. Okay. Now I know about low impression counts. Okay. I do. Right. I'm right there with everybody. 500, 600 maybe is like normal these days. Okay. That's like a normal everyday post, but less than 100. Come on. 4, like 3 or 4 reactions and 1 comment. Come on. All right. Listen, this is suppression. LinkedIn hates reposts. They want original content. So if you must, screenshot that sucker, put it out, turn it into a carousel, do anything. Just avoid the repost. Otherwise, you are going to fly off into the air and burn your ticket like this little girl here on whatever this contraption is. Now, Mike Phillips said he made one of these, apparently. Okay. But look at this. Look at that girl literally could fly, I don't know, how many feet? Like maybe another 10 feet up in the air or something. Uh, And then what? This is probably a paved playground. All right. So to your question, Amber Williams, unless you are in love with the original author, congratulations, Paul. I do not always see at least 1,000 impressions. I don't. I see 500, 600 maybe. If I have the word sales in my post, it's trash. LinkedIn hates the word sales. And yeah, so there goes a little hint for you. If you use the word sales in your post, I hate it. Any case, all right. So suppressed repost, that is a hazard. It is out here. Go ahead, push that button. It's one of our options. But guess what? It ain't going anywhere. All right. Trebuchet. It was a trebuchet. Thank you, sir. I love that word. That might be one of my new words. A trebuchet. It's like a trebuchet. Repost like a trebuchet. Okay. All right. Sorry. Where was I? All right. Here we go. Number five is coming up. Unreliable bells. All right. Who has ever belled anybody? Oh. Nobody in this house, I'm sure. Not Paul, not Amber, not Mike. All right. Not Nathan Hill. No. Yeah, especially for video, man. My videos are tank. I mean, I might hit 1,000, maybe. But no, I'm not getting traffic at all. Lots of engagement, but not impressions. Okay. Unreliable bells. So here's the deal. What does this even mean? Right. I use Susanna. That's so good. I gotta, okay. Sorry. I gotta lose my mo. All right. But Susanna, everybody repost equals self-destruct button. Yes, that is it. And depending on bells is another thing. Okay. The bell is like what? Oh, maybe if we feel like it, right? But if you like, and I did this for a little while. I kind of experimented. I was following some big creators who I knew were posting, really every day at a regular time, and I get maybe half of them, maybe 3/4 of them. And sometimes I get them all, right? But most of that, but then I couldn't like respond to them. So you gotta figure like, all right, it's out here, but I'm just gonna, it's out there. All right. So we all know I'm not getting much pushback here. Like everybody's like, yeah. Okay. So let's consider this a LinkedIn hazard. Okay. We're not going to depend on it. We know it's there. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. But let's not that sub algo for bells. There you go. Mike Phillips thinking deep. Compels bells to compete against each other. Yeah. So, all right. Okay. Where was it? All right. Look at this tank. Look at this, the thing these kids are riding here. It's like a ship or something, right? Can you imagine? Like, look at this kid over here under the apparatus, right? What if he steps 2 feet over and gets hit by that thing? He is dead. That is a trajectory for his head, and he is going to die. We probably got 900 pounds of this thing here. And that kid is going to get his head knocked clean off. Anyway. All right. So here we go. Number four, here we come. Boom. When pinned comments and curious died. All right. This is not a hazard anymore, but I got to tell you, I'm just going to, I never even got to use pinned comments. Okay. I never got the feature. I think Brian Segre and I were united in that. I don't know if he got that feature or not, but I kind of remember him complaining about it. But I never got it, and then it was gone. They took it away. Now I know you can do the little do-bob thing, the emoji, and that kind of works. Or I guess if it's most relevant, okay, or something. Okay, that's kind of a trend these days to leave 25 comments on your own post, and then you just you put the little. I see that. But come on, I wanted the real pin. All right. Now I think they killed that because it was an obvious way to move people off channel for affiliate. Right. You can put your affiliate link there, bam, gone. Right. And you run them over to Amazon or something like that. So yeah, that sucked. So, and then curious, why'd they take that away? Although, was it you, Nathan? I think it was Nathan who saw that in the wild. And it was recently. It was on it was one of us. One of my peeps saw that out there. So yeah, the pinned comments and the curious, although we did see curious emoji, so maybe that's going to come back. I would love that. The curious emoji is so good sometimes. It was the only thing we had that was a little bit snark. Okay. And it was just a little bit like, if there's one little reaction that was a little bit right, like just like you could go either way. Like, oh no, I wasn't snarking you a little bit. I was good, but I was just curious about. Come on. All right. Now, I said Kirsten's dead. I would love to have it back. All right, so here we go. Let's do number 3. Oh, and look at this swing. By the way, can you imagine this today? Those kids, how I have to ground, and they just look totally chill. Look at these kids. Look at these kids are like horizontal, 12 feet off the ground. Seriously, on a double swing that was designed like that. Ay. Woo. Okay, LinkedIn hazards. Here we go. Number 3. Boom. The vanishing post effect. Ooh, is this a glitch or is this a feature? Do we know? The first time I ran into no helmets, yeah. All right, so the first time I ran into this was way back in the beginning of Social Saturday, and we weren't really sure if LinkedIn was down with Social Saturday or not. We kind of had this like conspiracy theory going around that they were tagging, they were tagging any post that had hashtag Social Saturday, and they were suppressing it or whatever. And I remember Wendy Wiseman had prepped this entire beautiful post, and they, boom, just disappeared. And I didn't really believe it. I mean, but they were like, "Oh, my beautiful post got sucked into the ether." And then it happened to me one day. One day there was a post, and then there was no post. So there you go. There's another LinkedIn hazard. So sometimes you're going to post it and it's going to go away. It's going to go away. So I don't know if any of you guys have ever faced this one, but it is out there. And the thing is, like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't save my posts in advance. I don't prep them outside of the platform. I just do them right in. I use Authored Up. It doesn't auto save. I have this mouse. All right, I got this. I'm gonna try to show it to you here. I got this mouse. Dang it, everything's all hung up. But anyway, come on there. See, got this little mouse. Right now, the mouse has a right click, and sometimes when I go across my desk, I'll hit that right click, and it's like a side button thing, and it erases everything, and it can't get it back. Okay, that's different. Right, vanish post is you publish that sucker, and then it goes up, and then it's gone. Now, I will say that I published a poll on Saturday, and I was talking about LinkedIn lunatics on Reddit, and Peter Wheeler, one of my good friends here. I don't think he's here tonight. I haven't seen him in the comments, but he raised a good point, and that was shining a light on stuff that's pretty not good sometimes, like not good at all, kind of toxic and kind of hurtful in a lot of ways. And so a few of you guys were here. I think Amara replied to it, and I deleted it. That was me. I did that. I just took it down. So if any of you guys saw that poll Saturday, I yanked it. I just decided that we didn't need that kind of energy here. And if Reddit doesn't understand LinkedIn, then whatever, they can put me on whatever subreddit they want to do and make fun of me all day long. But I wasn't gonna give them any publicity, good, bad, or otherwise. So there we go. All right, next one, number 2. Let's hit this. LinkedIn jail. All right. So good night, Amber Williams. Thank you so much for coming out. All right. Do a hard refresh, see it, please. And I'm hopefully you're going to see these on the canvas with me, because if you can see me, you should be able to see the comments. But alas, Reddit, we're just going to stay here in a little safety zone. Okay, it's a safe place. People love each other. We're good. I'm going to keep it that way. Right? We're not going to go out there. Okay, where was I? LinkedIn jail. All right, so you get put in LinkedIn jail when you aggressively use the platform outside of its use, right? So one of the ways that we used to do this was we would connect. I did this one time, and yeah, I got put in jail because I tried to connect with like 200 people in one day or something. And yeah, LinkedIn was like, you're done, you're busted, you're in jail. I mean, I didn't actually say that, but it was um yeah. So see, yeah, you can go out to YouTube if you want. We're there. That should be more stable. But okay, so LinkedIn jail. So you get stuck out there now. People are like, what's the big deal? You know, you just kind of you just can't you just can't connect with people during that time. No, no. You get suppressed when you're in LinkedIn jail. I'm telling you. That's that they I mean, I was on fire when I went into LinkedIn jail. And I mean, that was last summer when impression counts were just off the charts. And yeah, it made a mess of my traffic and exposure and all of that stuff, and it sucked. So I don't recommend going to LinkedIn jail. If you get those warnings like, hey man, chill out, okay, then do that. Pace yourself. Do 20, do 20 and then wait until the next day. Just let it be. Don't break it. And then we get into other things that are even more egregious. And I don't disagree with this. Like if you violate LinkedIn terms of service and you're using some automation, and they kick you off, okay, well, guess what? You had that coming. It sucks. It's not fair. A lot of people use automation to get away with it, but that's a drag. And but it does happen. And Randy, your timing is perfect for comments removed because the number one hazard is the artificial intelligence content police. Yes, that is what we are talking about. It is their number one LinkedIn hazard because it is utterly, inescapably random. Okay. I mean, there are countless examples out here of perfectly acceptable discourse, good content, supportive, loving content that gets ripped out of LinkedIn for no apparent reason. And then there's examples of racist, anti everything, terrible, just hate speech, you name it, that lives. And yeah, I don't get it, right? So that is LinkedIn content police, and so I use this. I like this one picture here because look at the size of this slide. Okay, that's got to be 30 feet high, maybe 25 feet high or something, right? So you got little kids who climb up the slide and they're coming down, it's open, right? And then this picture doesn't it doesn't go anywhere, right? I don't know. What is there anything left? I mean, what if it just ends? This is kind of how I feel about the AI content police. Like, hey, maybe you come back, maybe you don't. I don't know. So I did go into battle with the AI content police, and I won, and I was proud of that. And I posted about that recently. It was a post in and around my day job, but it was supporting LGBTQ mental health issues, and I thought it was a good taste, and they agreed. And so there, you can fight it, but man, it sucked. It was a little scary too. Like, what? What? I got tagged for what? And I don't know. It's a hazard. It's a real thing. So wanted just to shine a light on that. And that is, like, I think our number one thing, because it's not human, right? And we don't know how it's working. Yeah. So you know what, Mike? I hope that slide launches into a pool because it is massive. All right. So now you can Google search hazardous playgrounds. You can do research if you want. You guys can go and find any kind of hazardous playground picture, but I know I just picked these because they look the scariest to me, and frankly, I haven't even seen them. I know I used to like to jump off swing sets and stuff like that. So all right, so with that concludes our formal presentation of the night. I want to say thank you guys to coming out like you did, and want to just love that you all enjoy this time together and we can celebrate it. So going forward, I'm going to test another format, right? Which is, dang it, I'm pixelated. Arg. I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't know what that's about. That's a glitch. That's a hazard of running these running this stuff. I don't, sorry, that was my ring of playing with it. All right. In any case, sorry, I got pixelated there at the end. That happens. All right. So we're going to go from here. What we're going to do is, I'm going to try doing the Hotness Unleasher model, but around content. So if you see a post during the week and you think of it, send it to me. All right. I want to start to highlight people's content. I want to have like a top 10 content of the week sort of thing. And then I want to kind of keep it like a secret around, yeah, number 11, right? Glitchy live video feeds. Look at this. I can see it on another screen. It looks like crap. Can't even see me. I should shut this thing down. Anyway, we're going to get there. You can hear me at least. Okay. Where was I? All right. Submit stuff like if you find some comment or some content that you love, send it to me. I want to put that up. All right. I want to talk about that. I want to have like a top 10 like content of the week, and I don't want to tell who like nominated it. I want to keep that kind of a secret, and then I want to keep it a secret like who's on the list. I just think that'd be fun. I think that would be like kind of surprising, and it would really take a chapter or a page out of the Hotness Unleasher show playbook, because we never really did the other half of that idea, which was, pay attention to other people or their work, right? We never really focused on their work separate from who they were. So let's try it, right? Let's try it. Let's see how it goes. This is an evolving idea in and around, like, what does it mean to be a creator on LinkedIn in particular? What are the challenges that we have? And what does it mean just to come together for, 40, 45 minutes on on a Tuesday? And again, guess what? East Coast, you guys have made it. You guys have made it to the 2 hardest days of the week. Congratulations. And with that, I am so pixelated. I'm shutting this thing down. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out together. And with that, we're going to call it a night. Love to all.